Welcome back to Deadscape Diaries, where the strange is remembered and the forgotten refuses to stay buried. Tonight's story is about a ritual hidden in whispers, a game not found online, but passed quietly from one unlucky player to the next. They call it the bridge game. You bring a question, you leave with an answer, but the price is a memory. Let's begin. Every town has a ghost story, an old house, a cursed stretch of road, a place parents warned their kids to avoid. In mine, that place was a crumbling, unnamed bridge just outside the city limits. Officially, it had a number on a county map. Unofficially, locals called it Memory Bridge. They said it could answer any question, but at a price. I dismissed it as just another backwoods myth. That is, until I met 3 different people who claimed they'd played the bridge game, and none of them would tell me what they asked. They only said the same thing, like a line rehearsed. You don't know what you've lost until it's gone. I spent most of my adult life researching folklore, especially the kind that hides in whispers and warnings, never quite making it to the internet. Ritual games, urban legends, supernatural bargains, they've always fascinated me, but this one, it felt different. The rules were consistent, specific, and unsettling in their simplicity. To play the bridge game, you go to the bridge at midnight, you bring a candle, a mirror, and an object connected to the question you're asking. You light the candle, you speak the question aloud. Then you wait. If you're lucky, or unlucky, someone will appear behind you in the mirror. They will answer your question, but you will lose a memory in return. That detail haunted me. What kind of memory? Would you know it was missing? Could it come back? No one could say, or rather, no one would, and that silence gnawed at me in the way only truth can. Eventually, I decided to try it myself. It was early spring when I made the drive out to Memory Bridge. The kind of cold night that soaks into your bones. The road was barely lit, the trees skeletal, and silent on either side. I parked and walked to the center of the bridge. It was just wide enough for a single car, the concrete cracked and weathered by time. I brought everything the ritual required, a small mirror, a white candle, and in my pocket, a silver ring that belonged to my sister. Her name was Emily. She disappeared 6 years ago while we were hiking in Pine Hollow. One moment we were together, the next, she was gone. No sound, no struggle, just vanished. I've been searching ever since. Dead ends, wild theories, sleepless nights. The bridge game was a last resort. Desperation dressed up as ritual. I placed the mirror on the bridge railing so it reflected both the candlelight and the dark water behind me. I lit the candle, steadying it against the wind. Then I said the words. I give this memory. I ask this question. Where is my sister, Emily Haynes? Nothing happened for a long time. The river flowed quietly below. My breath hung in the air. I stared into the mirror, half expecting to see my own reflection staring back, mocking me. But then, something shifted. The candlelight in the glass dimmed, warped. The reflection began to change behind me. In the mirror, a figure took shape, tall, thin, wrapped in dark, tattered cloth. I couldn't see its face, just one long skeletal hand reaching toward the mirror, almost touching my shoulder. I didn't turn around, and then the voice came, not through my ears, but through my mind, like a memory playing backwards. She is beneath, between, bound in the moment you forgot. The flame went out, the figure vanished. I was alone again, but something was wrong. As I packed up and walked back to the car, I reached into my pocket and touched the silver ring. I remembered what it was. I remembered that it was hers, but I couldn't remember her. Not her face, not her laugh, not the way she used to tease me. I knew her name was Emily. I knew we were close, but every detail was gone. Scraped like old paint. The bridge game had given me an answer, and taking something I didn't know I couldn't live without. I kept researching. I went back through old maps, newspaper clippings, geological surveys of Pine Hollow. That phrase, she is beneath, between, led me to an abandoned mine shaft, sealed in 1921 after a collapse. Local legends spoke of strange sounds, lights, underground, and men who went in and never came out. Some said the mine wasn't a mine at all, but a gate, a crack in the world. And still, it wasn't enough. So I returned to the bridge. A second question, a second memory, taken, then a third. Each time I received another breadcrumb. Each time something else inside me went missing. I forgot my first dog's name, then my graduation, then the taste of my mother's cooking. Memories eroded like cliffs beneath waves, carved away by my own obsession. On my last visit, I asked, "What happens if I find her?" The answer chilled me. "You will not know her, but she will remember you, and that will break her." I haven't returned since. The bridge gang gave me more than information. It showed me what I was willing to pay for closure, not in blood but identity. I've become a hollow echo of the man I was, filled with facts and missing pieces. I know where Emily is now. I just don't remember why that mattered. Some answers weigh more than the questions ever did. If you enjoyed this story, leave a like to let the shadows know you're listening. Drop a comment below. What would you ask the bridge? If you haven't already, subscribe to Deadscape Diaries for more tales that twist just beneath the surface of reality. Until next time, keep your eyes on the road and never trust a reflection that moves on its own.